This is not an instruction on how to defeat a tactical vehicle. I would never put that out as a veteran. But let me say this. A lot of vehicles that U.S. law enforcement tend to use that are more up armored and tactical, they are refurbished military equipment. And they typically use things like, MRAPs. Those are mine resistant vehicles. Those are made for things like Iraq and Afghanistan for all the mines that we were dealing with there. I want you to understand something though. Those vehicles are prone to rollover. So if someone were to rig things where things that are a little bit more top heavy were to roll over, well, that'd be one easy way to defeat them. The way that I know this is because if you go talk to any veteran or anyone who's currently in, or even a veteran who was a part of the more recent wars, Operation Enduring Freedom, Operation Iraqi Freedom, they'll tell you that all branches had to wear Kevlars inside of those up armored vehicles. And on top of that, they had to also secure everything in that vehicle. Why? Because one of the biggest things that was taking out soldiers wasn't enemy fire. It was those MRAPs rolling. It was those MRAPs rolling over. In fact, I know this because when I got trained on the MRAP, I understand that everything inside of that MRAP that is not secured becomes a projectile. With that being said, say you're in a small town and you got Billy Bob who's a little bit eager to target black folks. Well, Billy Bob is going to go by Starbucks because one person in there wants to get some coffee before they do the racist raid on a black person, and then they're going to get that coffee. And they're going to leave their pens unsecured, and they're going to have it on a hot summer's day. So they're going to take off their Kevlars. Because remember, you're not dealing with trained soldiers, you're dealing with Billy Bob. Billy Bob with a badge. And when they go to approach a property like mine that's rigged, well, what they're going to find is that your vehicle is going to suddenly roll over. And then everything that you left unsecured, that pin that you left on the dashboard there, that now becomes a projectile. And with each roll, that pin is traveling anywhere from 50 to 100 miles an hour. I know because when we did the rollover training, we did the training before we got into country in Afghanistan and during, while we were there. And we had the experience of sitting inside a vehicle that was sitting on this giant stilts. It was on like a rotisserie type of device that was on like this little machine that just rotated the giant MRAP. It was like a mock little MRAP. They put a bunch of boxes inside of it, and they put a bunch of foam inside of it. Like it wasn't like soft foam, it was hard foam, because they want you to feel it. And as I'm getting hit in the head with all this foam, all these things that are simulating items that are unsecured, I realize the average police department and sheriff's department does not need these vehicles, because there's no way in the world you can tell me they're training like this to deal with this. So I want you to understand something. There are simplistic things that could be done to secure your freedom. Again, I'm not instructing you on how to, defeat a military vehicle that may or may not be assigned to a police department or sheriff's department. I'm just telling you the experience of a soldier who served in war and understands all the risks of using our gear. That's been my TED Talk.